I want to welcome everyone to the Prep and Villa Event Center in the Mullen Gymnasium. We're excited to announce plans for, it's hard to believe, the 11th annual Cureage Cup, which will take place this Friday, October 5th at Vet Stadium. It's a football matchup between Cathedral Prep and McDowell. We're very excited to also announce today that UPMC Health Plan is a major sponsor of the 11th annual Cureage Cup. And I'm going to get into a couple of particulars here in a second before I turn things over to our guests. But 11 years ago when this started, we had an alum and a former player of Coach Mishler's, Mike Freeman, that came up with the idea. Once he went to college, shortly after his mom had passed away from cancer, their family had developed a tournament at OLC grade school, which is now St. Jude's, the Jan Freeman tournament, to help raise money for cancer. Mike went away to college in Rochester and saw that in his rivalry game that two big schools in town also played for a cause, which is called Camp Good Days up there, which gave children in need a great summer experience. And he came up with the wonderful idea that we sit here 11 years later to have proceeds from this great spectacle, this great contest, go towards, over the years, cancer research. And we're excited this year, as well with UPMC Health Plan as a sponsor, that proceeds from this game are also going to benefit the Children's Care Fund. And that brings us to our special guest that we have here today. We're very excited to introduce 6-year-old Liam Reitzel. He's here with his parents, Nicole and Billy, and we're excited that Liam is going to be our honorary captain for the game on Friday night. Liam currently is he's fighting neurofibromatosis. It's also known as NF1. Liam's waging a great war on a tumor that he has that's impacting his vision, and he's here today. We're excited to have him here today. And as our honorary captain, he's full of energy, and we couldn't be more excited that he's part of what we're doing here for this game on Friday night. To help raise funds for different cancer organizations. It really caught on. To date, we've raised more than $79,000 between the two schools to combine for different, again, funds, cancer research. And we're excited today that a close friend of Mike's who wants to remain nameless has just cut a check for $10,000 to the Children's Care Fund at the Hammond Health Foundation.
We're so excited as the UPMC Health Plan to be part of this great event. We really want to sponsor activities that benefit the health and wellness of our community. And the spirit of healthy competition is a great thing, and to see these two teams come together in order to make our community stronger is one of the reasons we continue to support every year. So best wishes to the teams this weekend for a great game, and UPMC Health Plan is thrilled to be a small part of this event.
It's many years that we've been involved in the Cureage Cup, and I want to thank these guys over here, Coach Mishler. The players put so much time and effort into their season, and not just in football, but in every sport. And that level of competition we think is so important. And for them to kind of park their thoughts for a day, and I don't know if you guys are noticing, but Liam just basically beat the pants off of both these guys in a race. Liam's the type of young man and I call him a young man because he talks to me more mature than my 30-year-old son does. So, but he's the type of person that we have the Children's Care Fund. The Children's Care Fund at the Hammond Health Foundation is literally one of the most versatile funds that we have, in that we can help a family just defray their medical bills, or we can help a physician do research on cancer or any type of thing that they want to do research on. We can build playgrounds, and right now over at Wayne Park across from East Middle School, we were building a gorgeous new playground from that fund for a neighborhood that doesn't have any outlet for the kids in that neighborhood. So there's a lot of different things that we can do with this fund. And when we partner with organizations like Cathedral Prep and this Cureage Cup, all it allows us to do is continue to tell our story, that there are thousands of children that benefit from this fund every year. And right now, probably in the neighborhood of 2,000 donors that have given to that fund over the years. So we're really proud of what it does. We're really thankful to the UPMC Health Plan for sponsoring this game. We're thankful to the teams who are coming together, but we're thankful to the Reitzel family because they're going, a lot of courage right now in dealing with what they're dealing with, and we want them to know that there's going to be 8,000 people. I'd still say maybe 10,000 people. Still say the largest sporting event in the city of Erie every year is this football game, and that entire game that night before this game will be rallied around your family. And the fact that we can be part of that is something that is pretty special. We're really happy to do it. So with that, thanks Bill, and thanks everybody for being here, and thank you guys for all Ramblers.
Yeah, I mean, again, Friday night's going to be a great, well-contested game by two good teams. Both the same record, but the real battle's being being fought by Liam, and it's really what this game's about. There's going to be a winner and a loser on Friday night, but the real winner I think is going to be the people that are fighting the fight against cancer, and like as you said, it's our own family with Jordan Cavado's mom. He's the third of 3 boys that played for us, and his mom's been dealing with on and off with some heavy cancer issues over the years, but now she has been diagnosed with stage 4, and it's bone cancer, and it's something that obviously can affect your entire program. But we're just there trying to be there for him, and also for the Reitzel family with Leon with his battle. It's something that's going to be I mean, we're going to be talking about character every day this week. We normally do anyway, but with everything just kind of coming in with the news with Jordan's mom and just the focus on the Cureage Cup and and Liam and his family, I think it's going to be something that's going to, we're going to use as a motivation. It's you go out and are able to play a game, and that's what it is a game. But what they're dealing with is life for real, and it's something that we just want to kind of respect the fact that for the most part you might have a couple kids with an injury here or there, a knee or something, but when you're dealing with cancer, that's life-threatening stuff, and it's really what we're trying to draw focus to is this is just a game, but this thing's bigger than that.
This week to you? It's always a really big game for us, and considering it's for a really great cause, and with everything my mother's going through, and Liam, it's just really cool to be able to play the game, and I can't wait. I get a little emotional and just think about it like that, and it just helps me work harder, and it motivates me to play harder for her. I've been all right. It really helps when you have your brothers around you to practice all the prayers and stuff we do together. It's a really great thing to have. This has been going since we found out she got diagnosed, since I believe the summer. I've had multiple teammates be there for me, and then everybody found out about it, and then everybody's been there for me since. She had breast cancer, and I think my sophomore year, and then now it spread to the bone, so now it's bone cancer. They don't really have one right now. She's getting 3 different types of chemo, and they're just seeing how well it works, and then they'll just continue from that. I definitely think about it more than I would last year, because last year I was just playing for our team, and this year I'm playing for both, and it really helps me focus in, and just takes me away from reality for a little bit, just playing on the field.